The new weekly update in GTA Online is live. This week we have a huge amount of bonus money, some really nice discounts to pair with that, free cars, and a lot of things we can expect with new events. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's dive into the video. To begin with, we have a nightclub warehouse stock production speed boost, so essentially just double the speed of all of your warehouse stock. This is extremely nice because normally this will take such a long time. I'm sure many of you guys have a nightclub and have experienced the main warehouse stock. I think it takes something around 40 hours or even more, and that is with all of the upgrades as well. So yeah, to get this halved, essentially, should be able to make you a pretty nice amount of money through the rest of the week. Next up, for the weekly challenge, we have this one, where you have to complete 3 nightclub management missions to get the Cherenkov tea and $100,000. I think it is pretty nice to see a clothing unlock tied to the weekly challenge. If you guys are into these things, you want to complete this before May 14. So now move on to the bonus money, where things get really nice, and we have a really nice amount of options. We have a 3 times money and RP on the old school hits missions. You can find these in the community series. So it looks like last week we had this sort of 4 times bonus, but it was just on the mission series. This will actually be on the main thing. Very nice to see this because the payout I was getting without that bonus money was around $80,000. So with that triple money boost, it should be genuinely so nice. Unfortunately, it's only available for next gen or current gen consoles and PC enhanced. For some double money and RP, we have the Terabyte client jobs, which is surprisingly quite a nice moneymaker, the Deadline and Deadline Duet adversary modes, and the Community Race series, which is only on PS4, Xbox One, and PC Legacy. There's then another double money bonus and RP on nightclub goods. If you phone Johan and request a nightclub goods mission, this will also have double money. Alongside that, the business battles will have it as well. There's then double money and RP on nightclub popularity directly through the nightclub management missions. I don't really bother with these things anymore, because if you guys did not know, you can just use the resident DJ trick to switch your DJs around, and this will automatically boost popularity. Still, it's really nice to see that if you guys still use the nightclub management missions. There's then a double money on the nightclub daily income through the nightclub save. Another extremely nice bonus. It would be getting you $100,000 every single 48 minutes, as long as you guys have full nightclub popularity. So yeah, pairing all of these things together this week should be able to make you a pretty good portion of money. If I was going to suggest the best way to make money from these bonuses, I would probably recommend using the nightclub's daily save, making sure you have full popularity, and then moving on to things what are more active. For example, the old school hits missions, Terabyte client jobs, if you guys have a terabyte, and periodically going back to the nightclub to collect your safe income. For discounts this week, we have a 40% off the nightclub properties, including its upgrades and modifications. So a great chance to pick up a nightclub and really take advantage of its various bonuses. It should be able to make you a really nice portion of cash through the week. There is then a 30% off these vehicles. Some surprisingly nice ones there. We have the Grotti Italia GTO and the Fiesta 811. I think these two are the best ones in my opinion. I also really do like the Sentinel Classic. I believe this is the car that you get to use, or at least get the choice to use, in the casino heist finale. The final discounts are at the gun van. You can find a 30% off the heavy rifle and 30% off for GTA Plus members only on the compact EMP launcher. Next up, we have the FIB priority file this week. It is the Project Breakaway file. If you are thinking of completing this one, make sure to do these bonus challenges for an additional $50,000. If you also have a salvage yard, it has updated with new salvage yard robberies, the podium robbery for the Fiesta Growler, the cargo ship robbery for the Dinka Jester Classic, and the gangbanger robbery for the Albany Cavalcade XL. Now for some free cars this week, we do have some pretty good options. The Lucky Wheel podium vehicle is the Overflod and Morgan. I would recommend spinning the Lucky Wheel to get this for completely free. Then we have the LS Car Meet prize ride, which is the Anis Minimus. To get this one, just win in the LS Car Meet series 4 days in a row. So hopefully if you guys like the look of the Anis Minimus, you can try and get it for free by completing that challenge. Moving on again to the test rides, over at Simeon's Auto Shop, you can find the Exemplar, the Shataro, the Warrener, the Dynasty, and the Western Daemon. Bear in mind, you can go ahead and test drive these vehicles if you have never used them before. The Shataro is definitely the best one there. Now at the Luxury Autos dealership, we have the Dinka Kavos V6 and the Fiesta Extreme, with the final test track vehicles being inside the LS Car Meet, the Dinka Veras, the Cognoscenti Cabrio, and the Zombie Bobber, with the HSW test ride being the Panad Lacrosse. The Panad Lacrosse is definitely the best test ride this week if you guys have HSW upgrades. If not, the Nagasaki Shataro should be the best choice. Well worth it in my opinion. Finally, here are the time trials you can also complete. The premium race is called Arms Race. Paris, the standard time trial is Elysian Island, and the HSW time trial is North Chumash to Palomino Highlands. So all things considered, this event actually has some pretty good options there, the bonus money and some of the various discounts. Pairing these things together, and of course that nightclub warehouse stock production speed boost, should be able to make you a pretty good chunk of money throughout the week. I also really like the fact that Rockstar have made the old school hits missions from the community mission, Triple Money and RP. I will definitely be checking this out again, this time with the bonus, and seeing how much it pays out. But just remember, this is only available for the current gen consoles and PC enhanced. With that being said, that will really wrap it up for this video going through the weekly update. If you went on to enjoy this or found it useful in any way, shape or form, leave a like, I always do appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.